Hello, how are you? There is a practice that I know about that you call mirrors, where you can put mirrors up around your aura. Many people use them. They place a big mirror at the front of their aura on either side, left and right, and then at the back. It's an energetic mirror. What it does is if any negative energy comes towards you from a person or from a situation, it bounces straight off the mirror back to that person. I'm not sure about the mirrors. I've used them, but I wasn't particularly comfortable with them, but it didn't mean that they won't work for you. I've done them, but I don't know. I wasn't quite sure whether it was a good practice. I'll leave that up to you. I just wanted to discuss it because many people do use them and they find them very effective. For example, if you're going to talk to someone and there's going to be a lot of confrontation and you already know it, you put your mirrors up before you go. Or before you see that person. Maybe you're at work and you're going to have a difficult meeting, you put the mirrors up, then anything negative energy-wise that comes towards you will just bounce back off the mirror, back to the person or where it's come from. I'm not particularly sure whether that it coming back to that person actually makes the situation better, because I think when energy bounces back to you, you can feel it, and I think they'll feel the bounce back. However, it could actually help in the sense that they'll know not maybe to mess with you because they can feel it come back, like it's not going anywhere. It's similar to an energetic stonewalling that you're doing, and if it's there to protect yourself, maybe it actually is a good thing. It's not a practice that many people know about, but people who know about it do use it frequently. I know some people who used it all the time, wherever they go, and they're very comfortable with it. I've done this podcast so that you know about it, and you might have a situation where it's actually really good in. I don't use it hardly ever. I hardly ever use it, but I have used it occasionally. I'm not quite sure whether it's a practice I want to use very often. Perhaps I'd use it in emergency, or whether I really felt I needed to not have that energy come and hit into my aura. Perhaps I'm not well, or I don't feel as good, or I'm not strong energetically and I feel like I need the protection. This is quite a strong practice. I think it's used in lots of cultures as well. They put the mirrors up. Look at it, decide whether it's for you, decide whether it's something you want to do, but you can practice using it. So it's front, back. I see them as huge mirrors, really tall, as tall as I am, actually taller than I am, and then a wide covering. So you're almost in a box with mirrors shining out from outside of you. I think perhaps the reason I have a little bit of reticence with it is because when you have them up, I feel that people can't access you on other levels as well. So that's why I probably think it's only good for these emergency times, and then I take the mirror down. I don't think it's good to leave them up because it's almost like the good stuff can't get through as well. So as much as you're stopping the bad stuff, if you leave these mirrors up permanently, you're also stopping the good stuff. So if you're going to do it, put it up for the situation, then take it down because it's done. This is something I just wanted to share with you because it's common practice in the world I live in, and it's something you might need to use sometimes if you're in a difficult or tricky situation. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light.